How's it going everyone? JakeXVX here, back on Forza Horizon 4 once again. We are playing around with the new Super7 feature once again. I believe, if I do release this video when I wanted to, that this feature is now available publicly as of a few hours ago. And I'm sure lots of you have different challenges and different questions and different things you want to try, and one of which we're going to do in today's video. There is a certain place on the map in which people have been wanting to get to for a very long time, and that is the Edinburgh bridges. Now, I live streamed this yesterday, the Super7 feature, and we actually did manage to reach the beginning of the bridge. So what we're going to do in this video is build a map for you to get to the bridges, show you how it's done if you want to build it yourself, and just see how far we can get on the bridges. Now, we did do this on stream yesterday, however I believe you can probably get a little bit further than we did on the other side potentially. We're going to find out very shortly. Do you want to leave? Do you? Do you want to say hello? What's the matter? So if you want to get to the bridges yourself on your own map, then copy what I do. However, if you don't want to build this map for yourself and you just want to get to the bridge on my map, which I've made, I will have a screenshot on screen of what my map is called, so you can search for it on the challenge browser here. Obviously I've not made the map yet, but by the time you're watching this, I would have already made it, so it's on the screen right now. And there's also the share code as well, so you can search for the share code right here and play it. Now, you're about to watch that map being made right now. So let's go to challenge, let's go to speed cameras, let's just click it there. We don't really care what we're doing there. No music, confirm, and let's start building. And now we can start building. Now I'm going to start it from here, and we need to get quite a big sort of run up on the map because there is an invisible wall right there near that church. And we're going to use these as the ramps. Now, they're a bit fiddly to get straight because of the shape of them, but there we go. And we're going to make them quite vertical. Now, I am going to fast forward through a lot of the making just because it's quite boring. So we're going to make a straight ramp straight up using these. Okay, we've gone relatively high enough. As soon as you're out the map, quite a reasonable amount, just test your ramp to make sure that it doesn't hit the invisible wall, because there is an invisible wall about here, which it's not hit. About level with those houses, so about here, there's an invisible wall, but obviously we've gone over it because we're high enough. So just make sure you're high enough to go over the invisible wall, and then you can start angling your ramps downwards, because obviously you're over the invisible wall, so now you can go back down towards the bridges. Now I'm going to make a little shape here, so you can choose to go left or right, depending on which bridge you want to go to. And now we're approaching the bridge. We're just going to make a small ramp downwards. And there we are. And, oh, I've not done that the best of ways in the world, have I? We have successfully made a path to the first bridge. Now, this bridge is actually solid. You don't have to place anything down to actually drive on there. So the map you saw earlier, this is the download for it, and that will get you to the bridge. Oh, there's a gap there. Let's fill that gap in. Now it's time to make our way to the other bridge over there. So let's quickly speed run through that. There's no real point of driving on the bridge, if I'm honest, but it's a good opportunity for some cool photos and stuff, I guess. So there we go. I've built the thing to the second bridge. Now, these are actually the Horizon stands. We seem to have quite a flat top, so we'll see if we can drive on top of those. There we go. So if you've got this map, you just drive down, take it a little bit steady. There shouldn't be any more invisible walls. And this is where you can pick which bridge to go to. If you go right, it will take you to the solid bridge, which is here. Oh! Okay, we need to talk about this. If it ever does this, when you're making the map, you have to rebuild it, because this means you've hit an area you're not supposed to get to. You can rewind out of it, just like I did there, but that means I need to rebuild this area. Okay, I know how to do that. Let's do that, and now we have a second way to get to the bridge. Splendid. This is also another thing. If you're building while your car is out of the map, it will give you a black screen and it will load for a really long time. When you try and go back to drive, it'll take a really long time for it to load. That's just something worth mentioning. It's not going to freeze or anything, it just takes a while to load. We can now get around the invisible wall, head to the ramp, and we are now on the Edinburgh Bridge. So if you download this map, you can do that. Now you can't go too far down it, unfortunately, because it does that. It unfortunately does that. Now let's head over to the other bridge, which I've not been to yet. So if you want to get photos at that bridge, there's no real point to the bridges if you can't drive on them, but you can get some cool photos. You can actually drive on the other one, to be honest. Oh, there's an invisible wall there. I need to change that. Yeah, there seems to be an invisible wall near that corner still. I'm going to change that now. We need to move it entirely, to be honest. Let's just use ramps, eh? Plonk a ramp there, plonk a ramp there, plonk a ramp there. That'll do. Now I've had to rebuild the second bridge. We still don't know if the second bridge is entirely possible yet. We're going to have to... Well, we're going to find out shortly. And there we are, boys. Oh! There is collision on this bridge. Well, there you go. If you want to get to the other bridge, this map now does it. You can do it yourself. Now I don't know how far we can go. We can actually go a lot further than we should be able to. Now there, that's the limit there. Can't go any further than that. But you can take some cool photos. You can, well, I mean, we're going to see if we can go up to this bridge here. Can we get to the third bridge, which is over there? I don't think we're going to be able to get over there. No, cannot get to the third bridge, unfortunately. You've seen how to build it yourselves. You've sort of seen how to get around the limits and stuff like that. They're a bit of a pain, but yeah. While we're in the loading screen, the chances are somewhere around the bridges there is probably a route and a pathway through those invisible walls that make you freeze. Because you can go over some of them, you can go under some of them. So the chances are there is some way through, but finding it would be incredibly difficult. Now we've built the map to the bridges, now it's time to publish it. Now if you've done it yourself and you need to publish it, click the pause button like I did and click retry, and then basically do the challenge that you picked. So in this case it was a speed zone. Just go and do the speed zone, and there you go. You will be able to publish it. Let's go do it real quick. There we go, I'm at the speed zone now. And after you've clicked retry on this menu here and then completed it, it will do that in the speed zone, and you can click continue. Now I'll say it first, the most important thing for you to do here is adjust the time limit to 30 minutes. You have to remember to do that. So this is the map that you guys will be looking for if you want to play my map to get to the bridges. And this is what you'll have to look for. There we go. I believe that's everything. Yeah, let's publish it. And when you start up my map, it will spawn you around here. It's unfortunately not near the ramps. The ramps are over there. There we go. And then you can go right or you can go left. Now I'm going to go to the right one since that's my favourite. That's kind of a cool picture, that, isn't it? But you get the idea, and I believe, yes, going out of photo mode will take a while as well. For some reason, the loading screens outside of the maps, physically outside of the map, are a long time. Now, once again, if you want to play the map I just made, I will pull it up right now. Play that map, go to the bridges, get some photos, just experience a bit of out of the map palaver. Now, if there's anywhere else on the map you would like me to make a route to get to, for example, inside Edinburgh Castle maybe, or I don't know, just anywhere, let me know in the comment section below and I'll make a map for you all. But in the meantime, guys, that is the Edinburgh Bridges map. Leave a like if you've enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already for more Forza 2004 content, and I'll see you all later. But I hate winter in game.